So hello everyone, I am SAMEER ShRINATH and today I'll be explaining about how the Bitchat technology is changing the current scenario and how this technology is different from the technology that we are using in our day-to-day life for messaging, and how this messaging technology is going to change the way the people do the revolutions and other things. So how it works, let's look into the matter. So these are the things that we will look the first thing will be the introduction. So what is Bitchat? Bitchat is basically a decentralized messaging app. Whatever we are using, that like WhatsApp, Facebook, and these are the centralized messaging app. Like we have our data center at the center. Whatever we are sending or receiving any message, it is passing through that server. Like if I am sending hi to my friend, it will first go to that server and then that device. Like there is a something known as server, or like you can say as a middleman in between two devices. So that is centralized system. But Bitchat will be decentralized. There will be no any center thing. Whatever I am sending from my device, it will not specifically pass through that one center that is known as server. So that is basically that kind of thing, and it was made by Jack Dorsey recently in July 2025, just last year. And what it uses is Bluetooth. It is free of cost, we all know that Bluetooth comes with your phone, and it does not require current data pack that you are using in your phone for the messaging app like WhatsApp and Facebook. So there will be no any internet, and there will also be a no SIM card required. No SIM card means no identity reveal. Anyone can make an ID and anyone can use that. And the next thing that is like about the Bitchat is like it work offline. Offline means if there will be a place where there is no data, no towers available, a place underground, basement, there will be no any worry for the network connection. We can just set up a Bluetooth network and then we can connect with that network. So Bitchat is that kind of technology that will be basically good for the emergency scenario, where like in a flood and this kind of area where the total electricity cut off and we don't have permanent tower active. So we can just set up the Bitchat technology there and we can use that. So that is good point in that scenario. So what are the key feature? It is a peer-to-peer encrypted messaging. What is the meaning of peer-to-peer and encrypted? So both are the two another terms. Peer-to-peer means whatever I am sending from my device, it will go direct to the another device without going to a server. So like if I will send hi, it will directly go to hop between different devices. Not directly, like it will hop between different devices, but in between the most important thing is it is encrypted. Like no one can read in between. Like if I will say hi to my friend, it will go from any other person device in my Bluetooth range, and after that it will reach eventually to my friend, and at the end only I and my friend can read that message. It is as simple as that, and run without SIM, Wi-Fi or account. I have already explained that there will be no any need of account or no any need of internet. So the next thing, full open source. Each and every detail of the this technology Bitchat is open source. The Jack Dorsey made the GitHub repo, and he open sourced all that code of that technology. Like anyone can download that repo and use that. So and it's like a kind of a profit of a open source project. Like anyone can contribute, and the most people can download it in a free of cost and use it in a free of cost. And the fourth point is work via Bluetooth mesh. It is also a disadvantage is also, like it will only work in a 300 meter range, like a Bluetooth range that we can make through a Bluetooth device, not by your phone. You can make through a Bluetooth device. Like if I am here and my friend is living in the same city, I can set up at the distance of 300 meters some Bluetooth devices, and I can directly talk with my friend using the Bitchat technology. No any need of internet, like in a same city. So basically in a city, if I'm living in a Delhi, we can make a Bluetooth mesh network, and we can communicate in between without any internet pack. It is as simple as that. triple tap panic wipe for security, like whoever coded that given a feature like if you will triple tap on the screen, every message will be vanished. That is good for security. Suppose we are organizing a protest or anything, that is for the good thing, but government or any officer want to just suppress that, you can't do on the social media, we can do on the Bitchat. So this is kind of a thing that should bring revolutions. So the next thing, send dummy traffic to prevent metadata leaks. Like whatever I am sending, it will send with that message, it will send some dummy messages, so that if anyone try to decrypt that, they will get a useless data. So that is the point. So how it works? So many different devices, as I already explained that earlier, many different devices in 300-meter range connect to each other, and then if I will send any message, it will, the message will hop between different devices and eventually reach that people. So how it will hop between devices? Like it will use any algorithm, like it will just find the nearest devices, for the simple terms, it will just find the nearest devices in that network, and to reach that network where it is like supposed to go. So the message hop between nearby devices until they reach the recipient, already explained. So use curve, and it is a kind of algorithm which is used for the end-to-end encryption. Like whatever I am sending, like hi, the message will be encrypted in between all the devices, and if it will reach the final destination, then it will be again decrypted and the message will not be lost. So that will be the end-to-end encryption. And as it is a decentralized messaging app, so no central server, like no censorship or tracking. If we have a server, the government imposed the censorship on the company. Like if anything is like anyone is posting something that is not by the rule, or if it is against the government, then the app must remove that content. So if it is going encrypted from one device to another device, there is no any server, so it will be not been tracked. So this was the point. So what is the use case? The first thing, that is like no network zone, like remote areas and rural areas, where we can set up the Bluetooth mesh network and we can use a simple thing like that. So natural disaster and emergencies, as I already explained, like if a mobile network is not working in a area where natural disaster occurred, so we can just set up the temporary Bluetooth network to communicate with the people and then help them. So large gathering like concert and rallies, festival, we currently use a thing like walkie-talkie. We already have heard about that, and we all already know that these all works on the specific frequencies. But why not we can use Bluetooth mesh network in that area, and we can use that. Censorship residents, like protest or shutdowns, like governments sometimes shut down the whole internet service, so we can use this kind of technology at that time. Travel or camping trips, like if going in a forest or the hilly areas where we don't have a network, so we can use the Bluetooth network to communicate with the team, like whoever are around like 300-meter range or the Bluetooth range of the phone. So these are the advantages. So we also have a security concerns, like it is still in a beta phase, like lots of testing is being done. It is now in open source, like most of the people are working on that project. So basically it is not that much secure like other messaging app. So it might be something that can be risky at the initial phase, but I hope the open source is working on that, and will eventually make this good in later time. So vulnerable to identity spoofing, like no device verification is added to Bitchat, so that can be like vulnerability. And the next thing, that is no centralized user verification anymore. Anyone can pretend to be anyone. Suppose I am sending a message, and if someone is also sending a message to that person, then how they will know? Like there is no any account and ID, so we can be confused, like who is messaging me, and that can be a identity misverification. So this hope you understand. So intended as experimental, like it is not the WhatsApp replacement. It is like an experiment, like how we can use the Bluetooth for the things like messaging. So these were the advantages and concerns. So what is the unique about thing? Like it is 100% free, as we all know that Bluetooth is free and works fully offline, and it does not store any data on the servers. Like it is 100% secure, we can say. Prioritize like anonymity and privacy, like no any identity kind of thing, no any sim verification kind of thing. So it can prevent like it can protect your privacy. The next thing is, it is a concept of vibe coding. The most important thing that I was like amazed to know, that when the Jack Dorsey coded this was vibe coded. Like it was coded with the help of AI. Obviously the architecture was designed by him, but it was coded with the AI. So it was most of the interesting thing. Like it is vibe coded, and it was coded within a week. Like you can understand, like it kind of a technology that AI can code with our brains. So that is a very good thing. So how what is the availability and development? What is happened? Like what has happened so far? So iOS beta, like we are test flight like 10K user cap hit. Like someone just downloaded that and made something like iOS beta for the iOS devices, and it is working. Android APK unofficially available via GitHub. There is a repository. Someone had worked on that and made a Android APK, but it is not official. It might be unofficial. There might be a someone who worked on that and made that on GitHub. It is fully open source. Like community, I also can fork it and extend it. Like I can suggest some like changes and also add some features. So it's still under development. User encouraged to test and report issue. So this was all about the development kind of thing that is going with the Bitchat. So what are the comparison between the Bitchat and the other thing? Like if we see internet required, in Bitchat we don't need, but in WhatsApp Signal we need. In FireChat we don't need internet. So encrypted, yeah, all are encrypted except FireChat. So account needed. In WhatsApp Signal we need that account, but in Bitchat we don't need. And open source and serverless, you can see WhatsApp is not a serverless. Like we have a server, centralized server. In Signal we have centralized server, but in Bitchat we don't have centralized server. We have a decentralized server. So what is the final thought? So these are the 4 points that we came up with. Like it's like a groundbreaking experiment, for the offline decentralized communication. It reflects like a shift toward the sovereignty, like communication tool, something that can be not controlled by the others, like government and the other things, any state rule thing. So it can be like marked as a kind of a sovereign communication tool. So while still beta, it's a glimpse of the future ready messaging without infrastructure. Like in future might be it will evolve, like in another phase might be there will be someone who will just implement the same thing using the Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi based communication. I think it exists also, but someone tried with a Bluetooth. It's a new thing. So there must be some updates, and there might be some changes in it. So I will cover that. So this was all about the Bitchat and the new technology. So hope you understood now at the end what is Bitchat and how it works. So hope you will subscribe the channel, and see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.